Alright guys, welcome back. This is Grassroots Season 7 Episode 4. As I mentioned in the live stream on Friday, this is recorded because I'm actually in London at the moment, so I wouldn't be able to do the live stream tonight. Hence, this is a recording. But I am going to jump in the live chat with you guys if you have any comments to make, and I'll try and join in the discussion as the episode airs on Monday at 8 PM. Before we go any further, just want to give another couple of quick shout outs to new subscribers. We've got first one, Dylan Kotz. Thanks for subscribing, buddy. I appreciate it greatly. Danny Kent, Rick Heslop, Fuse Zombie John, and Jay Gaspar. So thanks to all you guys for supporting the channel with the subscription, and hope you're enjoying the show. But right now, we'll get straight back in to this week's episode.
In the city where the heat is on all night on the beach till the break of dawn. Welcome to Miami. Bienvenido a Miami.
So as you can see then, 8 games played, 8 wins, 27 goals scored, only conceded 6. So we are top of the Eastern Conference, quite a way ahead on points now, ahead of New York Red Bulls. So looking over into the Western Conference, it looks like Sporting Kansas City and Seattle Sounders are the two standout performers in that side. Portland Timbers not too far behind in third though, so we'll see how the season keeps progressing. It does look like top 7 from each conference goes into the playoffs at the end of the season though, so it should be interesting. What else can we do? We've got Real Salt Lake coming up as the first match in today's episode. But I'm also going to have a quick look and see if there is a transfer deadline day anytime soon in the MLS. I don't think there is. So at least we don't have to worry about that. We can look into buying people anytime, it looks like. Right, so what I'm going to do then is let's have a look at the people we've got on our transfer hub. I think there's still 18 days to go on all these guys before the on Lingard, Igalo and Morelos, 18 days before the reports come back to us before we can place a bid. So we'll leave it as it is for now and we'll just carry on. First match then shall be Inter Miami versus Real Salt Lake. We're going to quickly skip the training days as usual. And yeah, Real Salt Lake currently 9th. And we're top of the pile, so it shouldn't be too much of a threat. But I always say that and end up getting bit by some freakish result. Hopefully that won't be the case today, but I'm going to make a couple of changes at least. A lot of these players I still haven't gotten to see play, and we do need to get eyes on who's the best team that we've got at the moment. I always get this wrong. Agudelo is a striker, but it always seems to play him on the left wing, so I need to really jump into team management. You know what, I'll do that now before we even kick off a game, and then at least we won't have to keep discussing this every single episode. Let's go into the team, and we'll get Agudelo off for Pellegrini, and we'll get Figal off for right back. So we've either got De La Garza or Nealis or Powell's 67 rated, so it looks like he's the best choice. And then Figal as a central defender. He's very good though, so he's going to replace Reyes in central defence. And let's have a look at what else we've got here. Acosta 58, not terribly good. It looks like that's probably, if I switch De La Garza for Shea, the strongest bench out of everybody we've got. So we'll leave it like that then. Save changes to the team sheet, and now at least that's going to be the default squad going forward. Let's jump straight into the game then.
Considerable attention already
wait a second,
on
I haven't done my sound, have I?
Higuain, and I must say with good cause,
Hopefully
in a rich vein of form and
this
number
changes it
one of
quickly.
the scoring. Can he
Right.
do it again today?
That's
Live
better.
on EA TV.
At least you won't get any crazy
Well,
echo
nights
now.
like these are just what you hope for as a spectator. A warm welcome. Derek Ray here on the commentary box.
So yeah,
joined
as I was
always
saying,
by former England defender
the channel
Lee
of late
Dixon.
is
And
growing
coming up
quite
for you
steadily. I'm
is
quite
live
proud of
action
that.
from Major League Soccer.
Up to 434 subscribers now, so I do appreciate everybody who hits that subscribe button.
Thank you, Derek.
Don't forget to hit like on the videos. That helps the algorithms from putting my videos on recommended playlists and stuff like that. That would be much appreciated from you guys.
Well, as you can see, the visitors come
If you're
into this
enjoying the
game full of
content.
confidence in front of goal. The best attack
27
in the league
goals, best goal
statistically.
scoring record in the league up to now.
Fans are quite happy to follow their team because they know they're going to see goals, top scorers, top creators, top entertainment.
I'm really excited to see how good the graphics are going to look on PS5.
And the match begins. Johnson.
Oh,
Now, was that the denial of a clear goal-scoring opportunity?
yes it was. He's going to get a red. See
Well, you
ya.
cannot put in an illegal challenge
Nick
under
Besler,
those
unlucky buddy.
circumstances.
Go and have a
Red
shave, get that
card it
ridiculous
is.
moustache off your face.
For it, did he? He didn't wait for the referee. He knew it was coming. Off he goes.
A very effective clearance.
Real Salt Lake down to 10 already then. That gives us a
Mera.
huge advantage.
Albert Rusnak. All the way through to the keeper then. Higuain. Rodolfo Pizarro.
Good ball.
Real danger. Higuain is waiting. And still danger here. Well, able to survive that attacking push. And he did well to cut it out.
Is that a free kick again? No, to them. So I'm really starting to think of who am I going to do when the PS5 comes out. Which team we're going to go on to Grassroots Season 8 with.
And now passing it through.
I'm tempted to do Man
Just
United.
unable to take
I
advantage
know,
of that developing situation.
I know that United family has the
Beckham.
season going at the moment, rebuilding Man
in the right
United,
place
so I don't
to
want to
get it
step on
back.
too many toes, but obviously United is my team.
Higuain.
I may start with somebody
Full of
else.
ideas here. Higuain. And a
Well,
goal to
we'll see how
open
it
the
goes.
scoring. No wonder they're celebrating.
1-0 then. Pizarro, as usual, is the scorer.
Well, here's the replay.
He's doing much
What a
better than I
ball
thought
that
he'd
is
do
to
as
put
well,
it
to be
through.
honest. He
And
wanted
chooses
out,
to
he
use
wanted to
power in the
leave,
finish. Not much chance
but he's
for the
playing
keeper when he's
excellently
hit
well.
that hard.
The opening goal of the game then.
Will the owner of a silver hatchback with the license plate
Pizarro.
G55JKK please
Promising
see the
attack,
nearest
this.
security guard? Thank you.
Pizarro.
Good
Oh,
ball.
perfectly timed pass.
Oh, great finish.
The quick
Higuain,
one-two.
it's
And
2-0.
they turn this game on its head.
Well, look at this again. It's all about being in the right place at the right time. And from that sort
Lovely
of range,
finish.
there's only one winner.
It's going their way. 2-0. Johnson. Difficult to stop him. Foul there. Free kick awarded. The referee has deemed that to be a bookable offence.
Absolutely. Agree with that one.
And the
That's a
keeper
good shot.
grabbing hold of that free kick. Using all his defensive acumen to cut it out. Has eyes for goal.
Oh, I thought that was going
Not
in
an
then.
awful lot wrong with that free kick, but just wide.
When you set up for a free kick, you have to hit the target. He wasn't far off, but it was a miss.
That was close.
As you can see, the visitors haven't had too much of the ball, but they won't mind with that. They're winning this game. They're sucking their opponents onto them, and with the pace they've got in midfield and up front, they're really causing problems.
A terrific defending to stop them progressing. Racing forward, trying to catch them out. Do they have the guile to open up the defence? Well, it fizzled out. Albert Rusnak. Justin Meram. Ruiz. Promising pass. He's played it over to the near post. Not to be this time. Well, they get the ball once more. And they'll get ready for the throw.
Good goal kick there, buddy. Oh.
Well read to put an end to that attack. Well, the electronic board showing 1 additional minute.
Oh, he's onside. Good
Good
save, keeper. He was off.
Side, unfortunately. Morgan. So that is that. The first 45
Quite a tepid
minutes
first
have come
half,
and
to be
gone,
honest.
and it's
1-0.
the visitors on top lead.
Well, we know how good their scoring record is, and it's the same story today. Far too strong, far too dynamic for their opponents, and clinical when they've had their chances. This could turn into a rout. More goals to come, I think.
The teams are ready
Oh,
to have a
2-0
go
from the
at each
first
other
half.
again
My bad.
as the second half commences.
See, I'm sitting here playing the games, and I
lovely bit
still
of skill.
have lapses in concentration now and again. It was quite a slow first half, though. Nothing
And
really
taken
happening.
away. Well, they need to get tighter. Will he finish?
Oh, that's a great
In it
finish.
goes! The lead
Rodolfo
just gets
Pizarro
bigger.
again.
Surely
It's
they can't
3-0.
let this slip now.
Well, there's all types of goals, spectacular headers, overhead kicks. This is a simple one, but it still adds up to a goal on the score sheet.
This is looking rather comfortable for them. 3-0. Ramirez. A danger here as he runs at them. That's how to blunt the edge of the opposing attack. Read it magnificently and intercepted. And just looking ahead to MLS action on EA TV Live. It's Real Salt Lake facing Atlanta United.
Yeah, really looking forward to it. Always a great atmosphere in that stadium. It should be a really entertaining match.
They're not cherishing the ball the way they usually do. Can he finish? That's a routine take. Powell. Lewis Morgan. It's with Gonzalo Higuain.
Come on, Miami.
A super tackle and they've won possession. Beckerman. Excellent ball over the top. And
That's
the
a goal
referee
kick.
has awarded a corner following that touch.
A corner?
And a double substitution it's going to be. And now the delivery. Well, the keeper very decisive. Might be able to get in behind the defence. Oh, great defending. Matuidi.
Good ball, Matuidi.
Incisive ball from Matuidi.
Go on, Pellegrini, finish it.
Can he make it count?
Oh,
Oh, what's an opportunity? It's been squandered.
Well, you dream of 1v1s as players. He's had one and he's squandered it big time.
Could it be Higuain? Still a chance. Well, they can bring it out now. Well, here's a match coming up on EA TV that I think you're going to want to join us for.
Yeah, Derek, should be a great atmosphere.
And the keeper taking care of the situation. Well, he just let his opponent glide by. Well, no luck keeping possession. Well, it was a foul, but good use of advantage by the referee.
fouls and penalties and some of the decisions on FIFA 21 are given away so easily.
Well, they've been getting
It's a little bit frustrating.
ready, and now they will make the personnel change.
I suppose it's teething problems though, just getting used to the way the game plays, but
Well, it was completely
it would be good if they had
disappointing.
better AI in those
Did
types
have
of
the ball, but
situations.
not anymore. This might be the perfect counter-attacking opportunity. Well, it petered out. Damir Kreilach. Well, the pass not finding its target.
Go on, Pellegrini, keep it in. Nah, too long.
It is to be a throw-in. Inside the final 2 minutes of this contest. Silva. Not a huge chunk of added time. 1 minute. The final whistle, and you can hear exactly what the fans think about the red card, which is going to be one of the big talking points as well as the result here, Lee.
Well, you
Yeah,
can't
I
blame
think the
the
red
fans
card
for
was the
getting
main
wrapped up
reason
in the
why
emotion, you really
Real
can't.
Salt Lake
What you
got
can blame is
beaten
the
so
player for getting
comfortably.
wrapped up in the emotion.
Blaise Matuidi, I thought he would have been doing better. He's still only got 1 goal for me so far. But I think that's probably the problem with bringing older players over to the States who haven't got the legs on them to do all the running anymore. So while they can still perform, obviously the stamina and stuff like that, or their possibility of getting injured is, you know, that's got to be pros and cons to bringing players over like that. AJ De La Garza, I accept I'm not first name on the team sheet, boss, but I should be getting more games. You absolutely will be doing from now on, buddy, because I'm sure I just moved you into the starting lineup. Show me that I need to play you. Right. Oh, what was that? No, that was just scout reports. So yeah, what I'm going to do also is I'm going to go on the market and have a look for a couple of younger players that I brought in for Salford in previous seasons, and let's see if we can get somebody young over here. Eddie Nketiah, for example. Ask him to be scouted and shortlisted to the transfer hub, and then we'll also try for Justin Kluivert. Whether we'll actually be able to get any of these remains to be seen, but it's worth a chance. And with that being said, let's move on to game number 2. Nashville. There's the Youthly Squad report. List of the players that we've received further information about over the coming weeks. As we spend more time with the lads, we should get a better idea of their strengths and weaknesses. We've updated the report on the following players: Brino Correa, Kyle Donovan and Jimmy Lane. One with the highest potential up to now is Jimmy Lane. Potential 79 to 89. Wide playmaker. That's exactly what we're looking for as well. Preferred foot is left. So I'm going to promote him. Too young to be promoted. How old is he? 15. Okay, so we have to wait till he's 16 then, I guess. Here we go. As discussed with yourself before the current season began, investing in our youth development represented an important target for the club. At this moment in time, it looks unlikely that we'll be able to meet this target. We would ask you to now revisit very clear objectives the club has set out to achieve and urge you to do your very best to accomplish what was expected from you as manager this season. Youth development. Sign at least 2 players younger than 20 years old with potential greater than the average overall rating of players currently in the same position. That's not going to be easy. We've done this. Brand exposure. Got 10 wins. Within the same season, sign 2 crucial players and make a profit of $56.5 million. That's going to be difficult. Right, let's crack on then. Canada have offered me the international role. I'm going to say no. Andre Reyes. I've been playing pretty well lately. I'm feeling really good. Hope this means I won't just be on the bench for the game against Nashville. I'll say I'll think about it. Right, let's have a look. Let's put Reyes in then. Let's give Figal a rest. And I'm going to start Carranza.
This is the kind of occasion we all relish as football fans. Non-stop hype all week long, and now for the action. Hello everyone, the weather forecasters promised us a very pleasant day for football, and that's exactly what we've got. Derek Ray here on the commentary box, joined as always by former England defender Lee Dixon. I'm very excited to be able to bring you live action from Major League Soccer coming right up. It's Nashville versus Inter Miami.
Yeah, thank you, Derek. I'm really looking forward to this. Both teams certainly capable of producing some entertaining football. Hopefully we'll get that.
And number 11, David Akam. Thank you for joining us. Now get ready for a great match.
Here we go.
And so the battle commences.
How much money would you put on Rodolfo Pizarro getting at least 1 goal in this match? I can see him getting it, to be fair. Oh!
The tackle completely mistimed, and you would expect a booking under the circumstances. Referees like to manage the game just as much as players do, but today it is an early yellow card, and we'll see what effect that has on the match.
Well, it'll have a big effect, especially on the player, and also the defenders around that player that's been booked earlier in the game, because they now know he's walking a tightrope.
And taken away.
Oh God, get up.
Hani Mukhtar. Read it well. But our hosts do have a distinct way of playing. They like to defend en masse and then hit on the break at pace. Lee, is that what you expect we'll see from them this time round?
Yes, Derek, it's horses for courses for me. Why not play to your strengths? They can't outpass teams in midfield, so it's important that they try and find a way to win. Counter-attacking is their best option.
Tax McCarthy.
Go on.
Carranza.
Oh, good ball.
And intercepts again.
Oh.
Over the touchline for a throw-in. Well, that is annoying for any manager to see your own player giving the ball away from a throw-in. Tax McCarthy. But attacking possibilities. After the foul, a chance to contemplate what is next, and perhaps a goal from this free kick. And the goalkeeper not offering any scraps that time.
Oh, that was a
Well,
bad
it's
one.
a really poor challenge. Now, what's the referee going to do about it? And the referee decided that intervention was illegal and cautionable.
Oh, without question, it was not the best of challenges.
Well, no problems defensively.
Fouls all over. How's that my foul? Are you joking me? Oh, it's
And
1-0.
there it is, the opening goal. 1-0,
Nashville take the lead.
And they'll feel they deserve it.
Well, Derek, the cross is great, but just look how he attacks the space. Gives the defenders no chance. Great goal.
Oh, keeper's got to do better with that.
So the match has restarted. 1-0 here. Making excellent progress with the ball at his feet. And in the perfect position to read it. The referee's letting it go as they keep the ball. And here's Aníbal Godoy.
Keep it in. Come
A
on,
meaty
Miami.
but fair challenge, and it will be a throw-in. Well, possession ceded. Mukhtar. On the ball, Cadiz. And dispossessed. Carranza. A creative look about this. A super tackle, and they've won possession. And really pressing their opponents. Delivering it into the box. Well, thumped clear. Looks promising, this. This could square the game.
Oh, what a
so
chance
near
from
off the
Matuidi.
post. It wasn't far away from the target, Lee.
No, it was decent. Really, really decent chance for the lad. They'll keep pushing away to try and get that equaliser.
An alert intervention. Fruitful looking attack. Can he open the door to a potential goal?
Straight at the goalie,
Can
come
they put it
on.
away? Danger averted for now. Good work to win the ball back high up the pitch. Ideal for the goalkeeper, for any keeper. And there it is, the half-time whistle. Well, this man will get most of the plaudits for his contribution up to this point, Lee.
Randall
Well,
Leal
Derek, it's,
with that first half goal. Miami not playing too well so far. 5 shots, only 2 of those on target. Possession 50-50. Need to do better. I think I'm going to bring Pellegrini off just so that he doesn't get another yellow. Agudelo can go on the left. I know that's out of position, but he has played there before.
The two teams have switched around and are ready now for the second half. Oh, skipping away. Crisp tackling. They've regained possession.
Oh, come on, ref. Are you joking? Every decision's going the way of Nashville.
Lille. Tax McCarthy. Good looking move this. Good defending to prevent the chance. Well,
Go on.
this is the home of live football, EA TV. Delighted that you're with us, and hope very much you'll join us for this match coming up.
Yeah, that looks a great match-up, doesn't it? Looking forward to some fast-flowing football there.
Well, he's lost the ball.
It's not looking good, this one, boys. Looking like this might be the first dropped points this season.
Real defensive commitment there. Well, nicely cut out. And the conditions look pretty good for the counter-attack. Can they take advantage of the situation?
no.
Well, a terrific counter-attack, but a disappointing finish.
Well, how quick can they break? Superb build-up, fast, incisive, but poor in the end, though.
Godoy with it. A lot of live football to come right here on EA TV. And I very much
This
hope
is
you can
such
join us
bull.
for this game.
Yeah, game after game, the season is relentless, but players just love to play. Give them a game any day of the week. That should be a belter.
Well, they had a decent reading of that ball in. Over the touchline for a throw-in. Matuidi. Pizarro. Carranza. Well, they've given him too much space. Well, that wasn't a million miles away.
A little
No, he
bit
was
better.
close.
Let's
It was
bring
a decent
Higuain on.
effort. They'll keep plugging away, I'm sure.
It's just not been working for Carranza today. I don't know why. He's been pretty lethal when I've played him before.
This could be dangerous if he's not careful. Cadiz.
Oh, no.
Alex Mule.
He's offside.
Offside by a fraction.
Let's go for a team press.
Pizarro. It's with Gonzalo Higuain.
Go on, round the
Might be
back.
able to set up the chance. Very
Oh.
alert defending to put a stop to the chance. And it's a matter of what occurs in the final 15 minutes.
Oh, come on.
And here's Aníbal Godoy. Mukhtar.
Nice through ball.
So it's going to be a goal kick here.
Best part of 10 minutes left.
Well, the crowd have reacted to this effort the players are putting in. They just need to keep their concentration and the game should be theirs.
Yeah, this has been
Not
an awful
problematic for the
performance from
keeper.
Miami.
Matuidi. They are making
Good ball.
headway.
Higuain.
They need a goal
Oh my
with
God.
time not on their side. It looked as though he almost forced the shot that time.
Well, it's okay shooting from there, but you have to test the keeper.
Got to go all out attack. Got to do something here. This is crazy. Nice. Get it.
Courageous
Oh.
goalkeeping, but he's got the ball.
Well, you have to be brave, don't you, diving at the feet of a player like that. Good goalkeeping.
No
Looks
real
like we're out of
conviction
time
in the
here.
challenge.
3 on 1. They're totally unmarked.
Not up a cul-de-sac in terms of the attack. Well, adding up all the stoppages, we will have 2 extra minutes.
Oh, come on, Higuain, man. Free kick, ref.
Based
Come
on
on.
that challenge, you wouldn't be at all surprised if the referee reaches for his pocket. The referee has dished out a yellow card here.
Well, it's not malicious, it's just clumsy.
And the keeper grabbing hold of that free kick.
Not good enough. We've lost this one. We've lost.
And that will be all for this game. Defeat for the visitors.
Terrible
That's the story
performance.
here, Lee.
Well,
Really,
nobody likes
really
losing,
terrible.
Derek, but when it's such fine margins, it makes it hard to take. Still some positives though, and they will regroup and surely go again.
I would say there's very little positives to be taken out of that. Nashville
Well, I
had
think
one
it's accurate
chance.
to say, Lee, that this man
One
was
goal.
the light bringer for his...
Crazy. Not good enough. So that's our first loss then. Shocking. Can't win them all, I suppose. Andres Reyes says, "Hey Gaffer, thanks for listening what I had to say. I really appreciate the chance to play when I'm in such good form." Good form? Keep your feet on the ground, pal. You weren't in good form then. So we're 7 points ahead of New York City FC at the top of the conference, but New York have a game in hand, so that could be knocked down to 4 points if they win. So we're not that far ahead. Oh, here we go. We've got some scouting reports. Lingard final scout report, Igalo and Morelos. Let's have a quick look. Jesse Lingard, overall 77. Eddie Nketiah and Cliver still have 11 days to go, but so we've got Lingard at average 77 overall. Alfredo Morelos overall 75 and Odion Igalo 77. There's no release clauses for any of them, and they're all relatively cheap. So what I'm going to do first is put a bid in for Lingard. Contract expiring in 8 months, so let's go and see if we can put a bid in. Might have to offer between 12.8 and 13.7 million dollars to have a chance at this deal, so let's approach to buy. See if we can bring some young quality in. I know Jesse Lingard and quality don't usually go in the same sentence, but Ole Gunnar Solskjaer's looking a bit haggard there as well. Offer transfer fee, let's go. Right, so it said between 12.8 and whatever else it was, I forget now, but we'll just offer... I'll offer 13.5. There we go, reasonable offer for Lingard. Ollie clearly wants rid. Does it say what his current wage is? No, it usually says when we negotiate, doesn't it? His agent looks like an older version of me. So he wants to be a crucial role. That's going to happen, obviously, because we need to sign crucial players to fit the to meet the objectives that have been laid out to us. So I'll accept that. Settle on a length of a contract now. My client is looking for 4 years. We'll do that. So he's currently on 100 grand a week, 105. Weren't looking to include a release clause, yeah, and me neither. He's coming to the end of his career, basically. He's probably got another 6 seasons left in him. So I'm going to offer him $100,000, a signing on bonus of 1.2 million, and I'll do a bonus of $1 million after he gets 20 goals. That should be an incentive for him to score, shouldn't it? Submit the offer. Jesse Lingard is a Miami player. Simple as that. So, Jesse Lingard's in. Out of Morelos and Igalo, who shall we go for a striker? Morelos is only 23, Igalo is 30. So, okay, player is currently out on loan and therefore will not be available at this time for any transfer negotiations. Right, so it's Morelos then. We might have to offer between 15 and 21 million to have a chance at this deal. He's valued at 13, so we're going to go in. I'll probably offer 16.25. I reckon they'll accept that. Let's offer a transfer fee of 16.25. Offer isn't good enough, but I think we can consider accepting 20 million. Yeah, we've got 200 million, haven't we? So we'll do it. In hindsight, I probably shouldn't have even bothered with that financial takeover, should I? I don't need the money. So the bids have been accepted. Let's see if we can get him to sign on the dotted line as well. That would be a great signing up front. And would probably mean Higuain's going to be sitting on the bench. He wants to be crucial. I'll accept that. Then there's our 2 crucial players signed. How many seasons he's going to stay with us? I'm going to say 4, like Jesse Lingard. They'll accept that. Disregard the release clause. And then we'll offer him. So his current wage is $49,000. That's very low for a footballer. I'm going to offer him 65. And a sign-on bonus of 500,000. Alfredo Morelos is a Miami player. So we've signed the 2 crucial players. That takes care of that objective. We'll have a quick double check now just to make sure. But I think within the same season sign 2 crucial players and make a profit of 56.5 million. Yeah, so now I've got to make the profit, and that's not happening. Let's crack on then. Final game in this episode against Chicago Fire FC. And hopefully we'll get those 2 players in the starting 11. Obviously I can't drop Pizarro, can I? Wait a minute. Wait, so they've agreed to sign, but I haven't got them. Great. So I guess we have to wait until the window opens then for us to be able to get them. Interesting.
Well, what a game we have in store for you today. The hype has been building all week, and we're
6
just
goals in the last 3 games.
Time. Stay tuned for the live action.
I just realised as well I jinxed him in that last game, didn't I? Right at the start of the match I said, how much money would you put on him scoring in that game? And nobody scored, we lost.
That's exactly what we've got. I'm Derek Ray, joined here on the commentary position as always by Lee Dixon. And very much looking forward to bringing you live action from MLS. It's the Chicago Fire versus Inter Miami.
Yeah, thank you, Derek. Real pleasure to be here.
Right, come on, Miami. Let's get back to winning ways.
Nervous. I was always nervous at the start of games.
Can't afford to lose more games if we want to win this MLS title.
Maybe get a good tackle in, settle the nerves down. Looking forward to a good game here.
Wanted to keep it but couldn't. A really
good ball. Pizarro's through, clean through on goal. 1-0.
And a goal. 1-0.
He's a superstar. I don't know how Jesse Lingard is going to move in ahead of him. unless the deals are going to be done when
Well, here's
the
goal
window
again,
opens, in
and
which
it's a
case
great
I'm pretty
ball
sure
to put him
Pizarro
through, and he
will be
composes
leaving
himself,
anyway.
coolly slides it past the
So then
lonely
Jesse will
keeper,
step
who'll
in
be
and
asking
replace him that
questions
way.
about where his back four went to.
1-0
10 goals
then.
this season, that's crazy. Figal,
Can he take advantage?
it's 2.
And a goal! The quick 1-2!
Central
And they
defender.
turn this game on its head.
And he scored. 2-0 Miami. Back to winning ways.
Well, as we can see, if a striker is free in the box and the great ones just stand still, they know chances will come in that position, and he wasn't disappointed.
It's going their way, 2-0. And winning it back. Well, the ball lost here.
Good
And
ball.
Higuain slips it through. It might be. It's still alive. Throw-ins given. Higuain. Chance to finish.
Oh,
That is goalkeeping of the highest order and of the bravest order as well.
Well, it's not all about tipping balls over the bar and round the post. It's about being brave and diving at players' feet.
4 pizzas.
Able to get his body in the way. And a strong tackle.
Visit the ticket window to purchase or for more information.
He's lost it. An awful lot of green space to run into. Higuain is waiting. And behind it goes the concession of a corner here. And firing it into the area. It hasn't come to very much. It looks promising.
Oh,
off the
what a
bar
shot.
And out of play, close.
Yeah, close indeed. Technique, just leaning back a little bit. That's why it goes so high.
Ulloa, who was, as far as I'm concerned, already scored goal of the season in episode 1.
Just cutting off the supply.
It'll have to be a special goal to get better than his.
He's given us away. Well, that's not watertight defending. And continues his run.
Good tackle, Matuidi.
Higuain. Well, they get the ball once more. Plenty of options. It might be on for them. Can he finish this?
Nice. What the hell was the goalie doing then?
This is astonishing.
Pizarro, second of the game, 3-0 Miami. That's the game in the bag. Goalkeeper jumped at that like he was trying to catch a hot potato.
Well, you've got to say, an incredible first-half performance. That scoreline tells you all you need to know. Sapong. Mihailovic. Good work to regain possession. And a good-looking ball. Flag
Oh,
raised for offside.
good effort.
Can they get in behind them? Can he put it in? Opportunity
Put it wide.
missed. So 1 minute of stoppage time. That's what the officials have said.
Half time.
And with that, the first half draws to a close. Well, there's a sound reason why we're focusing on him. He's making his presence felt in it.
No substitutions made at half time then. I don't see a reason to.
Half. Beric. Gaston Jimenez. Tremendous challenge. Let us just point you in the direction of Major League Soccer action live on EA TV. It's the Chicago Fire versus the Montreal Impact.
Yeah, it's very easy to build a case for those two teams to make that game a real cracker. You should be tuning in for that one.
Excellent block. Well, let's see what they have in store for them on the break. Do they have the guile to open up the defence? Good tackle. It'll be a throw. Well, they are committed to making the substitution here. And the cross is very much on. And he's beaten him here.
Great
able to
block.
close down the shot. Good pass. Beric. Well, based on that challenge, you wouldn't be at all surprised if the referee reaches for his pocket. The referee has deemed that to be a bookable offence.
Absolutely, agree with that one.
He'll take this on. Goodness me, he skewed that free kick completely.
Wrong, wrong. Back to the drawing board, young man.
Lee Dixon throwing out kernels of advice there.
More live football to come. A little note about a future game with us here on EA TV.
Yeah, atmospheres make games, Derek, and that should be an absolute belter.
Gaston Jimenez.
Good tackle. And again.
Victor Ulloa.
No, he's offside.
A real opening now. Well, he'll be irked with himself. Ran into an offside position. And it is substitution time at this juncture. Not just from one side, but from both. Well, it's come down to the final 20 minutes here. Oh, in with a chance.
Good save, keeper, but it's 1-1. And what am I talking about? 3-1, sorry.
But the keeper left to wonder what his defenders were doing.
Well, here's the replay, and it's a decent save at first. Not too sure he could have done much better. But in the end, he's got to be disappointed because it ends up in the onion bag. A bit unlucky for me.
So there it is, 3-1 the current scoreline here. Oh, good skill, and he's managed to beat his man. Higuain in the centre. The end product just wasn't there. And they know they need to stop him. And putting his body on the line.
Rodolfo Pizarro is an injured man and he still danced around those like they weren't even there.
A fine reading of the situation. Just 10 minutes to go. Gaston Jimenez.
Oh, that's a bad tackle as well.
Chance to do damage.
Referee's played on. He's offside that time.
What an opportunity. Well, unable to bend his run. Offside. Medran. Kappelhoff. George Mihailovic. Really getting stuck in defensively. And the counter looks on here. Options available.
Oh my God, that
Well,
was
it fizzled
obstruction.
out. And intercepting it. And we will have a couple of additional minutes at the end here. Good work to regain possession. Well, he's got plenty of space on the flank here.
And that's the
There it
game.
is, the full-time whistle here.
3-1 victory, another solid performance.
The journey home is going to be a pleasant one, Lee.
Yeah, fairly comfortable in the end, wasn't it?
Hopefully
Ball
Rodolfo
they controlled
Pizarro's
the
not
middle
too
of the
injured. I
park
did
for
leave
most
him
of
on
the game. And
just
going
because he didn't
forward,
look
there
like
was
he
some
was
really
terribly
lovely
injured.
play
And
too.
usually the
Good
players
result,
can
that
run off
was.
small injuries like that. But he still had that mark over the top of his head at the end of the game, so I'm hoping that injury's not too serious. Rodolfo Pizarro has suffered a bruised shoulder injury and will be out for 5 days. Yeah, so that's not too bad. He's probably only going to miss one game. That's it for another episode then. 10 points ahead of New York Red Bulls and New York City FC in second and third respectively. Coming up next episode on Wednesday, which will be back to a live stream again, as I'll be back home. Will be matches against, is that Whitecaps? No, I don't want to, I can't see what that says, my eyes are bad. Minnesota, okay, and then Atlanta, and then Cincinnati FC to finish off that episode. We have got Orlando in the Cup eventually, but that's not till next month. So we need to keep going. We need to keep winning games and getting 3 points on the board. We have got those 2 signings, but I don't know when they're going to come in. I'm not too sure when the transfer market opens, to be honest. Is it the end of the season? Don't know. Guess we'll find out. So that'll do it then. Yeah, successful episode again, apart from that one loss. It was not too bad. So yeah, Nashville beat us, so that's the only blemish on our record so far this season. We need to keep getting points, and I think we've got a great shout of winning the MLS, to be honest. We'll see how it goes though. Thanks for watching this one, guys, and I'll catch you on Wednesday for episode 5. This is episode 4, yeah, so episode 5. Right, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you later.